Hello party people, and all of you Ghostbusters out there. Welcome back to another continuity analysis, otherwise known as commenting on. Today we're commenting on Cartoon Network USA from the year of 2018, from February 26th. The first thing we see on this TV channel right here is Craig of the Creek. It was a new cartoon show on Cartoon Network USA. And then Ben 10. And then OKKO. All of these were new cartoon shows on Cartoon Network USA. So it's been a year since they've been released, and I guess they're less popular now. So this continuity also contains commercials. So most of it will be commercials. I think it's also important for us to look at commercials, to preserve the commercials that were being shown to millions of people a year ago. So the first one was a movie commercial, then a Nerf one. You know, these Nerf guns, these toys you play with. They're harmless, I guess. And then something about a house. You know what I never understood? I never understood why the commercials on children channels were always so weird. Like, sure, a lot of it made sense, like when they advertised toys or breakfast cereals or any kids related stuff. But when they advertise car insurance, oh yeah, Sonic, a Sonic computer game. You know, Sonic is very popular right now. Everybody's talking about the new Sonic movie and how the Sonic in the trailers looked ugly. Didn't look like Sonic at all. So I guess all the complaining worked, and the creators of the movie promised to change the Sonic character, the Sonic CG character, computer generated character. Well, it's still a computer generated character. I would like something in 2D, like Space Jam, right? But I was talking about how, even though they show a lot of things that make sense during the commercials on children channels, they also show a lot of things that don't make sense. Like they're advertising car insurance or dishwashers. You know, a child doesn't have any interest in this. A child doesn't even understand what it is. So why would you advertise this? Alright? Well, one theory is that they advertise it to the parents of the child, because when the child is at home watching TV, usually the parents are around, like at least the mother, cooking food and looking after the child, right? You can't really leave a child alone. So the adult that's supervising the child will inevitably hear about these commercials, like maybe pick up on them while walking around the house, hearing the names of the various brands. Oh look, wow, OKKO. That's some weird scene where everybody looked like they're from the Looney Tunes. What is this? Like, it looks so different. Now I want to watch that episode, but where can I find it? How can I watch it? It's not very easy to do that. Oh, by the way, the one teen in this Gumball thing looks like Daria from MTV from a very long time ago. Dun, 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 dun.
On a new amazing world of Gumball. Friday at
Yeah,
6
so
on your Cartoon Network.
Gumball on Cartoon Network. You know, Gumball is a great show. It's probably one of the best shows on Cartoon Network in the year of 2018. Oh, is this Peter Rabbit or Roger Rabbit? I'll confuse them all the time.
Peter Rabbit and friends
I
are
guess
coming
it's
to
Peter
McDonald's.
Rabbit. And
With the goodness of apple slices,
interesting.
milk,
They're
and an exciting
the
game
way
of the movie Peter
the
Rabbit
pig
RPG.
looked and the
It's
rabbit
fun for you and your favorite
and all
kid.
the animals.
In every
They
happy
kind of look like they're real physical, well, objects or beings. More like objects, you know, like plushies, toys. But you can tell, that they're CGI, that they're CG. So, I mean, they're getting better with their CG stuff. Like, it's almost convincing. You can confuse me for a few seconds, but it still looks weird. And I don't know if we'll ever get to the point where I'm completely fine with CG. Right? So, yeah, I'm still a big fan of 2D animation. Like, when I saw OKKO changing the art style, I was like impressed. Like, seriously, like, what is that? I want to watch it. Right? But when I see Peter Rabbit, I'm like yawning. I'm like, is this what I think it is? Or is it not? I'm like speculating about the shape of how he looks like more than like really feeling anything or enjoying anything, right? It's like artificial flowers. You've got real flowers and you've got artificial flowers made of plastic, and Oh, I love this Lunchable juice commercials with these animals. Here's a $10 million question. Are these animals like puppets? Are they real objects, or are they animated using CGI, right? That I would be interested to know the answer to that question. I'm a gnome. No, you're not. No, you're not. Well, it's debatable. So I would like to know the question, Sherlock Gnomes. Yeah, Sherlock. Can you answer this question? Are the Lunchable characters created by using CGI, computer generated images, or are they real life, like puppets or something, or Muppets? You know what I mean? So that would be interesting to know, because if they're CG, right, if they're computer generated, that means they fooled me, because for a very long time I thought they were like real objects, real physical things filmed. Oh, look at OKKO. I think OKKO improved. I don't remember it looking that good. Wow. You know, when OKKO came out, I don't know, maybe it was 2018. I watched like 1 episode, 2 episodes, 3 episodes, and then they just kept repeating the same episodes all over again. And it's like I couldn't watch new episodes because, all they showed was repeats. So I never got to see the later episodes. And then I kind of stopped watching for various reasons. And now I don't even know. I'm like, or maybe it's been such a long time since I've seen it that, I forgot how it looks. And like, I'm kind of impressed because I've been deprived of this beauty. Well, the commercials here advertise things that make sense currently. Lollipops with animals inside. They're kind of simulating eggs, aren't they? So what else? They've got Beyblade spinners. Remember when fidget spinners used to be a thing? They were all the rage. Everybody was talking about them. Well, I still got one, and I still play with it. So there. You know, I never got that thing where something becomes popular and then everybody forgets about it. I mean, if it was that impressive or that good or functional or whatever, to make it so popular, like why does it have to die afterwards? Like can't it stay popular for a long time? I mean, the fidget spinners haven't changed. What changed? I mean, they're still the same. They spin and like what, you know, they perform a very limited function. They spin, okay? That's all they do. But you know, you don't hear about it anymore. All you hear about is Fortnite. Fortnite doesn't spin, or does it? I never played Fortnite because, you know, I'm not the type of person who plays games. The only games I play is Tetris. You know, too exciting for me. I get way too I get excited way too easily. You know, the only game that kind of, you know, where I can tolerate my excitement levels is Tetris. So yeah, I love me some Tetris. So commercials from the Disney Channel. That's another thing I never understood. Why are they allowing this? I thought Cartoon Network was supposed to be the Disney Channel's rival, right? Why are they allowing the ads of the enemy on their own channel? Never got that, but well, it's also interesting that at the very beginning of the channel called Cartoon Network, it used to be called the Cartoon Network. That's interesting. And then they just started referring to it by the name of Cartoon Network. And then it became CN. It's like they keep shortening it. What will we see next, right? How can you shorten it even more? How can you shorten CN? Just, I don't know. C? Just call it cartoon? And then C? And then, what? Half a C? Half a letter? You just gotta paint two blocks, right? A black and a white block, right? You're gonna remove letters altogether, right? What was that? Like, why did the graphics of OKKO look so weird? Like, is this a parody or is this the real thing? Man, I'm so confused. Like, every time you look at it, the graphics are different. I mean, pretty much any weird graphic is better than the original standard OKKO graphic. What's the deal with that? Am I just not a fan of the current Renaissance thingy where every cartoon looks like Steven Universe or something? I mean, it's true. I don't like the style. It's way too simplistic. It looks like a classmate of mine could have drawn it during the school break, right? Or during class. I mean, it's kind of childish in a bad way, you know. Yeah, I used to admire the cartoon characters that I used to admire how they used to draw cartoon characters back in the day, like the Looney Tunes times. I couldn't imagine like how they did it. You know, there was so much complexity there. But now they're like, you know, we don't care about this anymore. We're just gonna draw something, you know, as easily as possible. You know, it will barely resemble anything. You know, like they do barely enough work for their result to be acceptable. Like even 2D cartoons kind of look bad most of the time nowadays. Like what happened? You introduced a lot of CGI cartoons which look weird, give you a weird feeling, and not only that, you also introduced a lot of 2D cartoons that all look the same and also give me a weird feeling. Like, What gives? It's so rare to find something good these days. I guess it's the internet. The internet ruined TV. So when you think about it, the internet is a competitor of television nowadays because, you know, a human only has a certain amount of free time, and when they spend it on the internet, they can't spend it anywhere else. So instead of watching TV, people spend it on the internet, and you can do a lot of things on the internet. Like most people, there's so much stuff on the internet, and the problem is I used to like use the internet for completely different purposes, but I kind of got forced into using it that way. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't use Twitter. I don't like Twitter. I never understood Twitter or like why people used it. I mean, you don't have to use it. Why use it? So you miss out on some dumb tweets, right? I mean, just ignore it and hope it goes away. That's what I'm doing, and I'm pretty much okay. I never got into Twitter, so it's all good, right? But YouTube is a different thing. YouTube offers videos, educational videos. Some might even say edumacational. Yeah. So YouTube offers videos like that, so you can learn a lot. You can watch something and learn about stuff, right? And I've never really been a big fan of reading, so I like consuming my content in video form, or at least in audio form. So yeah, YouTube wins, and it's kind of addictive. It's kind of, it makes you addicted. So once you start, you can't stop because, well, the algorithm is designed to like make you want to click. Like, the algorithm makes creators. By the way, stupid name, creators. Sounds kind of pretentious. You just film, edit, and upload videos. I don't know. Creators. Like, makes you sound like a deity. You're not a deity. You just upload videos. That's all. You might spend a lot of time doing it, but you're not a deity. So as much as I dislike the name, I have to use it because that's what everybody uses, right? It's the official term. So I guess I'm gonna continue calling these people creators. Creators. Well, so what was I talking about? I was talking about how well, I don't remember what I was talking about. Well, let's pay attention to the ads. What are they showing on the ads side of things? A lot of people from a lot of places.
But you don't trust nothing.
A lot of plays. Oh, this is some kind of movie. I don't know. Forest. I don't understand what they're showing, honestly. Like, A Wrinkle in Time from Disney. I guess it's a movie. Okay. Don't you hate it when they show an ad and you just don't even know what they're advertising? It's so obscure. So, yeah, I wonder what I was talking about earlier. Do you know what I was talking about? I mean, you probably do, because you can rewind the video, and I could stop the recording and listen, to what I said, but I don't want to do it. I want to make it as live as possible, a free-flowing stream of thought. Well, I was talking about ads, and I was complaining about how cartoons nowadays look different, and how the internet the internet is not just YouTube and Twitter, right? But I got addicted to YouTube for various reasons. First of all, because I make videos, and yeah, then you just can't avoid it. But I used to like, download programs for my computer and try them out, but I don't have time for that anymore. But anyway, the internet started competing for the viewers' times, and the kids channel is starting to adapt. So I guess that's why they changed the content, and the cartoons are not as good, right? So this video is